These duties are now mine, Mr. President, because of the trust you have placed in me. I accept them with gratitude and will strive every day to serve our fellow citizens well. And in final, I'll just say I'm going to look around and try to hold on to this special moment. But after we leave this stage, the real work begins. So let's begin that work. It's an honor. Thank you again, Mr. President.
What's up, Crypto Crew? Captain Crypto Mite here, and welcome back to your Crypto Crew. Kevin Warsh is officially sworn in as the new chairman of the Fed, or the Federal Reserve System. President Donald Trump's hype, the markets are pumping, and Bitcoin is pulling ahead of gold again as we speak. But what does this specifically mean for the broader crypto ocean, and specifically for Kaspa? Today we'll break down Kevin Warsh's key comments on AI, productivity, interest rates, and Bitcoin. So if you're in Kaspa or any other crypto, this could be the macro shift that kicks off the next leg of the bull run.
There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset.
Prove all things, hold fast that which is good. Whatever crypto you hold, Bitcoin, Kaspa, or any other crypto asset, make sure you protect them. The best option for you, in our opinion, is the Tangent wallet. As of now, you can get 20% off your Tangent wallet plus up to 10 USD in Bitcoin, and you can get an additional 50% on your second Tangent wallet set. Click the link in the description box below, select the option second set 50% off. Use codes NYExtra26 and Crypto Crew. This runs until the end of May 2026. Thank you for your consideration and support in advance, and may the Lord Jesus Christ bless you all.
That I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
That I take this obligation freely.
That I take this obligation freely.
Without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
Without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
And that I will well and faithfully discharge.
And that I will well and faithfully discharge.
The duties of the office on which I'm about to enter.
The duties on the office upon which I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
We have absolutely no doubt. So important, too. So big, so important. I just turned on the television. I want to see how the stock market's doing today. Stock market's up 600 points. That means they like you. If they didn't like you... It's actually up to 50,702. So that's as of about 12 minutes ago. Now, who knows? But I think it can only go up. I think with you, it's only going to go up.
A bold vote of confidence. Markets up 600 points on the news. Risk on sentiment confirmed. Warsh is one of the most crypto-friendly senior U.S. policymakers in recent memory, though not a crypto maxi. He has called Bitcoin the new gold for anyone under 40, a sustainable store of value, and an important asset that acts as a very good policeman for policy, highlighting when monetary policy goes wrong.
What we call AI in a couple of years we'll just call business, and AI is going to make almost everything cost less, and the U.S. can be a big winner, and it's a hugely exciting moment. If I were to step back for a minute, if I were the president, what I'd be worried about is a central bank that doesn't see any of that, a central bank that is stuck with models from 1978, governance from a prior period, and don't recognize we could be at the front end of a productivity boom. And if I were the president, I'd be worried that they might not see it. And they might think economic growth is somehow going to be inflationary. I think we were probably in the early innings of a structural decline in prices. Ken sees it on the front lines of real businesses. And I think if you look over the period of the next year or two, it's a pretty special moment.
Kevin Warsh nails it. AI-driven productivity boom will make things cheaper, disinflationary. A Fed that gets this won't overhike on growth, which is huge for risk assets. So what does the appointing of Kevin Warsh as the new Fed Chair mean for Kaspa? We all know Kaspa is a high beta altcoin tightly related with Bitcoin and risk sentiment. Easier policy or less aggressive hikes reduces opportunity cost for holding or speculating in assets like Kas. Warsh sees Bitcoin as new gold and an alternative in a weak dollar environment. Stronger BTC environment means capital flows into high conviction alts like Kaspa with its block DAG tech, fast blocks, and proof of work narrative.
You made reference to Bitcoin, and I thought I heard a little bit of condescension that people are buying Bitcoin in these things.
But doesn't it, Charlie Munger, this is 2 or 3 years before he died, Charlie Munger attacked Bitcoin. He called it evil, in part because it would begin to undermine the Fed's ability to manage the economy.
Or it could provide market discipline. Or it could tell the world that things need to be fixed.
Bitcoin does not make you nervous.
Bitcoin does not make me nervous. I can hearken back to a dinner I had here in 2011. Mark Andreessen, who showed me the white paper. That was the original white paper. I wish I had understood as clearly as he did how transformative Bitcoin and this new technology would be. Bitcoin doesn't trouble me. I think of it as an important asset that can help inform policymakers when they're doing things right and wrong. It is not a substitute to the dollar. I think it can often be a very good policeman for policy. And if I were to speak more broadly to what did Charlie Munger and others perhaps have in mind, there is a proliferation of securities that go under all sorts of names. Many, if not most of them, are not worth what they might be being traded for. So what did Charlie say, and maybe his pal Warren say? There's the innovators, the imitators, and the incompetents. They're real innovators that are happening in and around that new technology. And what I would try to impart towards businesses and bankers is that the underlying technology that Mark showed me in that white paper, or tried to show me in that white paper, it's just software. It's just the newest, coolest software that will provide us an ability to do things that we could never have done before. Can the software be used for good and evil? Yes, both, like all software. Right. So I don't cast aspersions like that. These technologies are being built here. I don't just mean on Stanford campus. I believe in the United States. And the world's most talented engineers from China and Europe and everywhere, they come to the United States even now to try to build this stuff. And my view is by building it here, that gives us an opportunity to be more productive and create something very special over the next decade.
A less adversarial regulation and recognition of blockchain as cool new software could improve overall crypto sentiment, bank access, and institutional flows benefiting Layer 1 innovators like Kaspa. Acknowledging AI disinflation gives the Fed room to be more accommodative on growth. Bullish macro backdrop for speculative tech like Kaspa's high-throughput architecture.
I think that Bitcoin does make sense as part of a portfolio in this environment where you have the most fundamental shift, for example, in monetary policy since Paul Volcker. This is a big shift that we're seeing under the Powell Fed, rightly or wrongly. So I'm not surprised in a period of dollar weakness where Bitcoin's doing what it's doing. And I'd also suggest that part of the move in Bitcoin is taking some of the bid away from gold. I think if Bitcoin never existed, gold would be rallying even more right now. But I guess if you're under 40, Bitcoin is your new gold. So I think of Bitcoin as a lot of things, but it's certainly with every passing day getting new life as an alternative currency. And when you see the strength of the euro, the strength of the pound, the strength of the RMB, the Korean won, the Mexican peso, I guess we shouldn't be surprised to see the strength of Bitcoin as well.
Bitcoin is starting to outperform gold again. Gold peaked January 28th, the day that Warsh was announced as the next Fed chairman, if Congress approves him. And he is slightly hawkish. So Bitcoin has been moving up relative to gold. That's interesting.
I had a rotten head of the Fed, and now I have a great head of the Fed today. Kevin Warsh. Kevin was just sworn in today. He's great. He's going to be great. And now Congress is on the cusp of passing the most important piece of housing legislation in a generation. But to be honest with you, Housing's all about interest rates. I know more about housing than anybody in history. No president's ever. I built a lot of housing, and they can pass all the bills they want. It's about interest rates. You get the interest rates down, everybody's going to be very, very happy. We're going to get it down very quickly.
So we got a new pro-crypto leaning chair, plus the Trump administration, plus housing push, broader risk-on narrative, and Kaspa with its emission schedule tightening and upcoming upgrades is well positioned to catch the next impulsive move higher in the cycle. Kevin Warsh isn't a crypto maximalist, but he's one of the most understanding Fed chairs we had so far, and that matters. From seeing Bitcoin as a policy policeman to embracing the AI productivity explosion, the tone from the top just got a lot more constructive. For Kaspa hodlers and investors, better liquidity, stronger Bitcoin, and a pro-innovation macro environment could be exactly what sparks the next leg up of this cycle. But what do you think, crypto crew? Is Warsh the catalyst for the 2026 bull run? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below.
We're in the end game now.
By the way, if you're looking for a pro Kaspa exchange, check out Blowfin, which offers rock-solid security, no downtime, and zero KYC hassle. Right now, Blowfin is dropping fat bonuses for our community, even if you're already with Blowfin. So don't miss out. Hit the link in the description box below. Prove all things. Hold fast that which is good.
Stick around.
Fix your mind before you get to the grind. And with that said, let's continue to escape the matrix. Let's be on the lookout for the next big thing here on the crypto ocean. Grow in grace, and let's make some crypto waves. Say I.